Hello students, in the previous video I discussed about preparation of hydrochloric acid. In this video I am going to discuss about the properties of hydrochloric acid. What are the different properties and reactions of hydrochloric acid. So keep watching. A solution of hydrogen chloride in water, that is what is hydrochloric acid, it behaves as a typical monobasic acid known as hydrochloric acid. What is a monobasic acid? An acid that dissociates to give one hydrogen ion per molecule, that is called a monobasic acid. Now hydrogen chloride is a polar covalent compound. It splits into ions in aqueous solution. It also behaves as a strong acid. So HCl when put in water produces H plus and Cl minus. Water is also splitting here and giving H plus and OH minus. So a solution of hydrogen chloride in water will contain high concentration of hydrogen ions. So it is a strong acid. What is it? It's a strong acid in aqueous solution. Whereas hydrogen chloride gas is in molecular form, which is polar covalent, no acidic property. Only when put in water it shows the acidic character. Now the next is the characteristic reactions of hydrochloric acid. That is, characteristic reactions are always studied for the strong form of the acid, which is the dilute form. The reactions of dilute acid, that's what we will see. Okay. The first reaction is dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with active metals to give salt and hydrogen. Okay. Mg, an active metal, reacts with hydrochloric acid dilute. Okay. Dilute hydrochloric acid. What you get is magnesium chloride, MgCl2, and hydrogen gas. Okay. Now similarly the next active metal, we have zinc here. Zinc is another active metal. Zinc plus hydrochloric acid dilute. Okay. So what you get zinc chloride and hydrogen. Hydrogen gas is liberated. So 2 HCl. That's how you balance, right? Divalent metal. Now iron is another metal. If you take hydrochloric acid dilute, reacts with it, it's a divalent metal, so 2 HCl is required. So you have FeCl2 plus H2. Now understand this, iron is a variable valency. It has got variable valency, Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. But whenever hydrochloric acid reacts, the compound of the lower valency is formed, that is FeCl2. The higher valency FeCl3 is not formed. Please note that only iron 2 chloride or ferrous chloride is formed. Now what is the observation in this reaction? The observation, hydrogen gas is evolved. So you can see, what do you see in the reaction is, you will see colorless and odorless gas. Colorless and odorless gas evolved. And it burns with a pop sound, with a pop, P-O-P, pop sound when a glowing splint is introduced. Glowing splint is introduced. Understand, it does not burn on its own. The burning happens only when you introduce a glowing splint. Okay. So that is about reaction with active metals. The next is dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with bases. Because it is an acid, it undergoes a neutralization reaction. Salt and water is produced. So copper oxide is a base. So hydrochloric acid dilute is taken. So 2 HCl is required, divalent metal. So CuCl2 plus water is produced. Same way ammonium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid. Here you again get the salt, ammonium chloride, NH4Cl plus water, H2O. Same way sodium hydroxide will also react with dilute hydrochloric acid. So what you will get here? You will get sodium chloride, NaCl plus water. So neutralization reaction. These reactions are called neutralization. What is neutralization reaction? Acid plus base gives salt plus water only. That is called a neutralization. The next reaction, we also have one more base here, KOH. If you write KOH plus HCl dilute, what do you get? KCl plus H2O. Okay. right? Now dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with metal carbonates and bicarbonates. What will come? Salt, water and carbon dioxide. This is a characteristic reaction of a monobasic acid. Okay, so sodium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid, dilute 2HCl because 2 sodiums are there. So you get 2 NaCl, that is a salt. Then you have water and also carbon dioxide. Solid is balanced, right? Now sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid, dilute. One molecule is required, only one sodium. So you get NaCl, sodium chloride salt. You get water and you also get carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas is evolved, right? Calcium carbonate plus HCl, dilute. Now it's a divalent metal, 2 HCl will be required. So CaCl2, calcium chloride is formed, water is formed, carbon dioxide gas is evolved, right? The next one, calcium bicarbonate, divalent metal, 2 HCl will be required, dilute. So what you get? CaCl2 plus water, yes, plus carbon dioxide. Now HCO3 whole twice, so 2 H2O and 2 CO2, right? Now there are more carbonates and bicarbonates that you can write. I have discussed it under my previous video where acid, bases, salts I discussed characteristic reactions. There I have more reactions given, you can watch that. Now observation. What will be the observation? Carbon dioxide gas is evolved here. So what will be the observation? Colorless gas. Colorless and odorless gas. It is odorless, evolved. Okay. What are the properties of the gas? The gas turns lime water, milky, or you may say turbid, milky or turbid, and also the gas extinguishes a glowing splint. If you introduce a glowing splint to this gas, the splint will go off because carbon dioxide is a non-supporter of combustion and non-combustible, right? The next reaction is dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with metal sulfides to give salt, water and sulfur dioxide gas. So the reaction, first sodium sulfite, we have hydrochloric acid, 2 sodium, so 2 HCl, dilute. So what you get? You get 2 NaCl plus H2O plus SO2, sulfur dioxide gas. MgSO3, you take HCl, divalent metal, 2 HCl, dilute acid. What you get? MgCl2, magnesium chloride and water and sulfur dioxide. Yes, so here you get sulfur dioxide. I have discussed more reaction under acid, bases and salt, so I am not discussing more here. Now what is the observation? You have sulfur dioxide gas coming out, so what will be the observation? Colorless gas. Colorless gas with an odor. It has an odor. What is the odor? With the smell of burning sulfur. Burning sulfur is evolved. It is a pungent odor, but it is smell of burning sulfur. Now what is the test for this gas? The gas turns potassium dichromate paper or solution. You may take paper or solution to green. It will say yellow color paper. Potassium dichromate solution, whenever prepared, it is acidic, it is acidified. So you may write acidified potassium dichromate solution or paper to green. So that shows it is sulfur dioxide gas, right? Now the next reaction is dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with metal sulfides to give salt and hydrogen sulfide gas. Okay, so we have the reaction HCl dilute, it is 2 sodiums there, so 2 HCl will give 2 NaCl plus H2S, hydrogen sulfide. Okay, same way FES, ferrous sulfide or iron 2 sulfide, HCl dilute, 2 molecules will be required, divalent metal, FeCl2 plus H2S. Okay. Now hydrogen sulfide is a very pungent smelling gas, unpleasant odor is there. So what is the observation we can write here? The observation is colorless gas with the smell of rotten eggs. Smell of rotten eggs is evolved. What is the test? Another test we can use is the gas turns lead acetate paper to silvery black. Silvery black. So this is a test for the gas. Now there are some special reactions other than the characteristic reactions of hydrochloric acid. This is again for dilute hydrochloric acid. Dilute hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride gas. See, both of them are giving this reaction, hydrogen chloride gas as well as hydrochloric acid in the dilute form, reacts with silver nitrate solution and give curdy white precipitate of silver chloride. So HCl plus AgNO3 will give AgCl, which is a white PPT, curdy white PPT, looks like curd, plus HNO3 will be produced. So you can get it by passing hydrogen chloride gas through silver nitrate solution or by adding dilute hydrochloric acid to silver nitrate solution. Okay. So dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with now what is the observation here? The observation in this case is curdy white curd, it looks like curdy white precipitate, that is PPT short form. Okay. Now the next reaction, reacting with lead nitrate, same way hydrochloric acid and hydrogen chloride both can react with lead nitrate solution giving white PPT of lead chloride. So lead nitrate is PbNO3 whole twice. Okay, reacts 2 HCl will be required, dilute, or it can be gas also. Okay, gas is passed through lead nitrate solution, lead nitrate is in aqueous form, or the hydrochloric acid can be added to lead nitrate solution. You get PbCl2, okay, which is lead chloride, which is white PPT, okay, plus you have 2HNO3. Now what is the observation? Observation is white precipitate or white PPT. Now the white PPT dissolves on boiling. If you boil the solution, it dissolves. Lead chloride is a compound which dissolves in hot water but is not soluble in cold water. When you boil, it will dissolve. On cooling, it will again appear as precipitate. So that is about the precipitate of lead chloride. Okay. Now the next is another reaction, another special reaction of hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid is reacts with sodium thiosulfate, another compound, giving yellow colored colloidal sulfur. This is Na2S2O3, hydrochloric acid, dilute 2 of this. What you get? 2 NaCl, salt plus water plus sulfur dioxide gas is also evolved, and also you get S colloidal sulfur, yellow PPT is formed. So observation is yellow PPT is one thing. Second is colorless gas with the smell of burning sulfur, that is sulfur dioxide, turns potassium dichromate paper or solution to green. Okay. Then another reaction is the reaction of the concentrated hydrochloric acid. Concentrated hydrochloric acid reacts with oxidizing agents and gives chlorine gas, metal chloride and water along with chlorine gas, which is what an important reaction. Now this method is used, this reaction is used for the preparation of chlorine in the laboratory. Okay. MnCl2, the metal chloride is formed, plus water is produced, Along with that, chlorine gas is also evolved. How do you balance this MnCl2 4HCl? Because MnCl2 is here, another Cl2 and 2H2O. Okay. So this is a reaction where chlorine is evolved. Now what is the observation? Chlorine is a greenish yellow gas. Greenish yellow gas. The gas turns starch iodide paper to blue black. Starch iodide paper, blue black. So these are the reactions of the hydrochloric acid, dilute as well as concentrated. So students, I hope you understood the reactions of hydrochloric acid and its properties. So in the next video, I will be discussing about test and uses for hydrogen chloride as well as hydrochloric acid. So you can subscribe the channel so that all my efforts will reach you and you will know the next video when it is coming. Thank you.